Hello and welcome to Funtopia, scenario number 5 in the Corkscrew Follies expansion pack for RollerCoaster Tycoon from 1999. Today, our goal, 1,400 guests in the park at the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. And this is a park that does not charge admission, charges individually for rides. And this one's interesting because it goes across a highway. And we have building rights over the highway, but we can't touch the ground. So, you can see right here we got the path going across, and then over here we have this big roller coaster called Grapevine. I believe this is a twister coaster. Should be. Yep. And this is one of the things that in the original game showed up in the, what's the thing called? The video. It's not really a video, but it's a captured gameplay that shows up on the splash screen. You could see, I think, exactly this view of it going across the road. Maybe it could have been rotated or something, but this is a roller coaster I do remember being pretty cool, or I thought it was cool when I was a kid, and I think it is a fantastic coaster. If you look at the excitement rating, that's pretty good, 7.9. Intensity is a little high at 9.52, but it doesn't seem to stop people from getting on this thing, and I think they're charging like $5 for it. Yeah, $5.50. We can do that. And then we have a defibrillator here. What a good name for a roller coaster. Charging $2.80 for it. 5.75 excitement rating, 7.44 intensity rating. And this, I think, is a design that's available as one of the pre-builts, and I think we might have built it a couple times, or something very similar to it at least. So, again, we need to have, by the end of the episode, 1,400 guests in the park. Currently have about 245. We have a $5,000 loan to start out with, and that's basically all of our cash. Maximum load of 15, so I think I'm going to stick with the 5 for right now, and we're gonna go ahead and figure out what we need to focus on researching. Obviously, coasters, this is a pretty good variety. You don't think we need to worry about that. Pretty good variety of gentle rides. Thrill rides, hey, we have go-karts, so we're probably all right. But I'd like to get a couple more of those. Water rides I don't really care too much about, and we do have the information kiosks, so we're actually pretty good on things that are going to be unlocked, but I still like to have as many of these things as I can, so might as well just go ahead and focus on thrill rides and shops and stalls. And take a look at our employees. We got 2 handymen, we got a mechanic. Gonna hire another mechanic and hire 3 more handymen. That's just a nice, simple, easy way to do the early game. So, gonna go ahead and see, I guess right here is probably a decent spot for a kiosk. We'll do that. Get this up to $5 like we normally do. And there we go. I love the go-karts, but I think we're going to have to do a custom design here. And the way this is set up, we can actually build pretty much anything over the highway here. So I think it would be kind of a fun and interesting thing to go ahead and build go-karts on top of the highway. Almost entirely on top of the highway, depending on how we want to do it. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. And then I think if I can do a good enough job of explaining what I'm trying to do here. Obviously we can't go down, but I do like the idea of going up in the middle a little bit. Just a touch. And then just kind of doing one of these numbers here. I think I can get this to go again? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. If I have that come that way, then yeah, I've got enough to maybe go up again, depending on how this wants to go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually looks like it might work. Maybe. Okay, so it doesn't quite match, which I guess is fine. Guess it's okay. As long as we, just keep on doing this mess here. Well, that'll give us 8, actually, if we go that way. So, easiest thing to do with the go-karts is to give them the enormously huge queue that is going to end up being just a huge pain in the butt. But it is fun, nonetheless. How many carts? 14. And that's a race, 3 laps. I'm going to cut that down to 2. That probably should be okay. And we got multicolored cues here. Everybody's got a different color cue. I don't really like the green, so I'm honestly probably just going to stick with this blue. I'll go ahead and give it this brown tarmac footpath, just so everything else matches. And then just keep on going all the way across. No reason not to. When they complain that it's too long of a queue, then they can, I don't know, maybe just ignore that. Alright, charge $4 for the go-karts. I think is probably okay. Go ahead and open. And there you go. Now you got a whole bunch of land that you pretty much can't do anything else with. Taken up by a go-kart track that, I don't know, might be kind of interesting. Or it could be a terrible design. I don't know. How many people do we have on this? 36. What's the capacity? It looks like it's not completely full. Capacity on this, I could do the math, but it's probably in the 50s. Alright, other stuff. We do have looping roller coaster unlocked, so we could do some shuttle loops. I don't know if we're really going to need to do that at this exact moment in time. Now we can keep our eyes open for opportunities here. I don't see a merry-go-round, which seems like a missed opportunity to just get something super simple right at the park entrance. Nice and easy. So I will go ahead and put one of those in there. There we go. And just open it up for $1. It's probably fine. And then, of course, the Haunted House Squad. I already know. The expectation is there that we have haunted houses at all possible opportunities. So, nice and simple way to do it. Just like that. Give them a simple entrance right like so. And there you go. What are we charging for this? $1? That's probably fine. Probably could also put in a food court or some sort of similar thing over the highway. Probably would not be a bad choice. Yeah, there we go. Got the restroom. Charge our token 20 cents for that. Drink stall right next door. Why not? The only hot food we have is a hot dog. There you go. Yeah, so I'll just put a variety of this stuff in here because we can. We'll check out what that unlock was in a little bit. Everybody and their mom get up here and just something. Alright, what did we unlock? Oh, that was the cotton candy stall. Alright, well that's fine. Let's go ahead and put in some benches all the way across here. And then I always like to put trash cans on slopes because that's pretty much the only thing you can ever put on slopes. So a couple different locations here. I'll put in some of those and then this scatter some around elsewhere. It's probably fine. And the go-karts are go-karting, as one does. So is the blue guy the one who's in first place? It must be. I guess we'll find out if they just keep rocketing through the station here. Oh. Yep, okay. Neat. So as long as they're not spending too much time sitting here in line, then we should be okay. Now I got $350. I can't really build too much else with that. So I think we'll go ahead and put this on fast mode. Try to make a little bit of cash and see where we can go from there. This is our cash cow, obviously. So the more people we can get to ride that, the better. I do think it's a really nicely designed coaster. And it seems like it's got a lot of interesting elements. It looks like something that might actually exist in real life that would be purposefully designed this way. I like the shed that it goes through here. I think that might have been like the first time in the game I'd ever seen them do that. Obviously, RollerCoaster Tycoon, a lot more of the stuff utilized this kind of scenery with the different walls and ceilings and stuff you could put on things. Now, how are we looking? 51 people in the queue. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have some complaints. We're going to have some complaints pretty quick about the queue length here. Well, it is a good way to absorb guests off of the path system, so people don't have to complain about how crowded things are. And as long as, as long as they're not waiting more than, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, they probably aren't going to care that much. Now, what's up next? Launched free fall. Oh, yeah, I like that one. Very good. Alright, let's go ahead and build... Oh, that went away. Let's go ahead and build one of these bad boys. I think I have the cash for it. You already know, escape hatch, it is required by law. We put one of these in. And remember what I said in previous videos about liking these things to be in the middle of other rides. That's still true. So I think... oh, is this actually a perfect fit? Neat. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's going to work just fine. Get that hooked up. No, I don't want that to go to that direction. I want it to go to there. All right. And open it up. $2. Fine. We don't need to be printing money. We just need to be profitable. Although at some point we're probably going to end up raising it. I mean, I charge $4 for the go-karts and they still get in line. Oh, they're already complaining. Well, you know what that means. It means it's time to raise the price. And then use some of that money to fund or the construction of additional Q-line TVs. Rot their brains and distract them from the pain of waiting 5 minutes for amusement. Okay, what's up next? Souvenir stalls. I do still want to do the shuttle loop matched pair thing, but we might have to, wait, what did that say? Best value park. Okay. So I'm thinking in the interest of getting these guys to go all over the park, I might want to have them go over the highway here too. And I think... Yeah, I saved the whoop-de-doo. I saved the whoop-de-doo. So the... what a dumb name. I can go ahead and build this guy here, actually. And if we couple that with paths across the way, then that might actually be a smart thing. So if this one goes here, then I can't have the path go that way, but the other one it could. Okay, what to do left? I love that this exists and I can just put it in place. It's such a... oh, I don't have the cash. I don't have the cash. I need another 200 bucks. Well, now I need more than 200 bucks. Alright, come on, do your magic. Buy some ride tickets so I can put in the whoop-de-doo again. Come on. Come on. Come on, we're almost there. Almost there. There we go. There we go. We got our whoop-de-doos. They're already synchronized. I like that color scheme. Let's say $3 each. $3 each should be fine. Check that. Check that. And let's open it. I know there's no paths connected. It's going to start yelling at me about that very quickly. But go ahead and get this situated. Do the same on this other side here. Alright, so now the fun part about this is I'm going to have these connected like so. I also want this to go across this way and offer another bridge across the highway. Oh, I can't. Well, never mind then. I guess that's not happening. I didn't even notice this was one block to the... Okay, whatever. I attempted to do a good deed, and it failed. We're moving on. I think if I just go across this way, then that's probably going to be enough space to have other stuff come in. That should be connected, right? Good. You know what this means? One of those, one of those, one of those. Neat. Well, we're using space kind of effectively. I do want to kind of save this for some larger roller coasters at some point. But we're not really there. Already up to 720 some guests, though. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so both the mechanics are working, so I'm going to go ahead and hire 3 more, because that's definitely something that makes sense. Get more handymen. Kind of flood the park with employees before... Why are you mowing grass? Why? No. I mean, I guess that's probably okay. Because it's not really that dirty. But man, oh, these guys used to be relentless about mowing grass in the original game. Like, that's all any handyman would ever do, is just mow grass, and you had to manually deselect it. Well, we can have one guy who's just absolute zealot for mowing the grass, that's fine. Got a couple more stalls we can put in. Oh, we got pizza. All right. P-I-Z-Z-A. That's an old meme. Pizza stall there. Probably not a bad thing. And then we also have balloons and souvenirs. The souvenirs stall sells umbrellas as well, so put this guy just right there is probably fine. Nice, full queue over here. Just about. Not as popular on Whoop-de-Doo right. Ah, yes. Buy my $5 umbrellas. Beautiful. That's the sound of profit, friends. We've got a thrill ride coming in 10 days. Top spin. Alright, that's a good one. I've been kind of building the same top spin nonsense the past several parks. I don't know if I want to do it again. But it does work pretty well. Works out to be quite nice. How's our queue looking here? Been queuing for ages. Queue time is 12 minutes. Well, you're just going to have to get over it. If you really don't want to be in line, you're going to get out of line. Alright, top spin. So remember what we had done before was we put two of these next to each other and then had the exits adjoining each other. But I'm not exactly sure how I want to go about doing this. Like, there's a bunch of different places we could place these things. I don't want to take up too much good space for roller coasters over here. We could, honestly, just put them over the top of the highway. Why not? But I don't know. That might actually not work perfectly. Yeah, because it's only 7 tiles wide. The right of way is, at least. Maybe I should just stop worrying about where my top spins are going to be located and just deal with it. Well, 2 of them here is probably not a bad thing. Put that there is probably fine. You already know. You already know what's happening. Just because I can't avoid doing this. Alright. Gotta make a match. Get that yellow in there. Yeah, that looks so much better. Top spin 1, top spin 2. This one's going to be set to intense mode. This one's going to be set to berserk mode. $2. We'll go ahead and raise it to 3. Why not? Make some cash. They'll pay it. Okay. Now we have to put the queues in. So easy thing to do there is just pop that guy in, and then we've got a space right here in the middle. That would actually be a really good location for an information kiosk, but I think in the spirit of having a good time, we'll make it to be balloons. We didn't have those in the last park, and a couple of you caught that. What else have we unlocked here? Roto Drop. Okay. That's another one of those things we can easily get going. But now I'm actually kind of concerned we're we're like 2/3 to the goal and it's only October year 1, so this might end up being a pretty quick episode, folks. I don't know, I guess we'll see. We might have to wait for the park to become saturated a little bit. How many people? Got 56 people on Grapevine. That should be pretty much maximum load, as far as I can tell. Probably fine. Yep, sure looks like it. Oh yeah, that queue line's long. We got 70 people in there. Every queue is pretty much full. Alright, well, you know what? Let's start thinking about other roller coasters, other big ones. I do like a big wooden coaster. And if we can think of an interesting thing here, Driftwood I think has that, it's got that water element to it, but so do a lot of these. Fire Truck, that's a cool looking coaster. It's really not that big. Really not that big, and it has a path element. But where does that come out? I guess I could just look at the design here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Kind of hard to see where that goes. I see at the very bottom, in the right side of that thing, there's that queue in there. I made this one before. This is a pretty good one, but it says the vehicle design's unavailable. Well, let's see. Is there going to be anywhere that's going to actually show me? Well, this is all flat anyway, so I don't think it matters. Just need to know where the path is coming out of this, so we can effectively do what we're doing here. So if I put this guy right about here, I just need to know where the path is. Let's turn off supports. Oh, it's on this corner. Okay. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and do that, and I'll just start replacing these because I, for some reason, have the inescapable need to have things match. Should be another, no? Is that all of them? Okay. This has the articulated trains. 2 trains, 7 cars per train is fine. Oh, wait. Oh, these have that really cool gradient. I love that. I love that so much. It's like in Diamond Heights in the original game. Okay. I think I can get $5 out of this. Probably raise the grapevine, honestly. That does leave us some space over here to build another large-ish coaster. Very curious to see how this one performs. I know it's not going to give me test results yet. But I love this. I love this so much, the gradient thing. Yeah, now what is it? Now what does it say about test results? It says nothing, huh? Anybody in line? Oh, there are people in line. Okay. Alright, things are progressing reasonably well then. People think sick out of cash. Well, we don't have the ATM yet. A whole lot of sick people, though. There's no first aid station until RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Hat stall. Alright. Now, Roto Drop. It's another one of those things we can just kind of put wherever, I think. But I can't get this pretty much anywhere else. Except for right here is probably an okay place to put it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop this here. No reason not to. I know it holds 16, but let's be honest. It's going to be totally fine with just 2 queue segments. It's a high-traffic footpath. Alright, so it looks like Fire Trap is full. Yeah, oh wow, 60-some people in the queue. So that's looking good. Safest park in the country. I always love getting that award. And then some random crash happening and it says 34 people died in an accident on RollerCoaster 1. And it's like, okay, well, you still have the safest park award. That doesn't happen in a while, though. I feel like as a kid that happened a whole lot more. But, you know, it could just be confirmation bias. Alright, Motion Simulator. I never really liked to make those. Guests are complaining about the disgusting state of paths in your park. I got 10 handymen. What do you want me to do about it? You want me to hire like 100 of them? They'll get it taken care of. There's not that much path here. There really isn't. I do feel like we probably should have another path go across the highway here. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. Alright, well, there's no sense being annoyed about it. We'll just pop this in this way. Make this path straight. And that should just connect quite nicely. Cool, so now we have a complete circuit. That should help alleviate crowding a little bit and promote people walking past some of these other areas. Oh, the 3D cinema. Does that mean we're out of thrill rides? No, somehow. Usually the 3D cinema is one of the last ones to be researched. But probably not a bad idea. Hire some more guys here. I don't know. We'll see. Well, that was quick for that to break down. Other shops and stalls have they researched? Oh, the seafood stall. Fried tentacles. Oh, boy. Well, let's see. Yeah, why not? Why not put some fried tentacles over here? And some hats. Why not? What color? Random color. Random color hats. That's the way to do it. Anybody else want to be selling their wares over here? I guess we just kind of leave that alone. I already have a ton of cash. I'm just going to pay back the loan, because that's already good to go. Still have thrill rides to unlock, surprisingly. Alright, so we made a wooden coaster. We made these guys. We've already got the corkscrew. I think that's a corkscrew, yeah. We've already got the twister. We don't have a side friction I really don't care about. Spinning wild mouse. You already know. You already know. It's not one of our playthroughs here if we don't build this specific roller coaster. Tends to work out pretty well for us. I guess I could also put the wooden one in, but it's probably fine. I don't really care for the suspended swinging coaster. I think we've been over this a couple times. But, you know, if we got room for one, and we find one that doesn't suck, then maybe a pendulator. There you go. That's a fun name. Vehicle design. Okay, well maybe not. But I don't know what other kind of thing it could be talking about. All right, so that's 8,000, 9,000. There's no way I'm going to be able to fit one of these back here, right? Okay, that was worth checking. Oh, okay, well this is actually big enough I could build it over the park entrance. Might not be such a bad idea. That actually kind of looks cool. Just a little bit. Alright, 8,200 bucks, we can do that. Ooh, I don't know about that red, though. I don't know about that red. Alright, I am going to raise the price on the spinning wild mouse, though. Let's go for $3. Alright, pendulator, suspended swinging cars. Oh, airplane cars. Oh, we'll just leave that as it is. Oh, they invented hamburgers. Good. Let's say $4 here. I'm gonna change this really vibrant red. Saturated red looks a little bit better. Oh, that calmed that down so much. It was like Florida State colors. I don't know about this. I don't know about this, though. What if we did... If I reverse it... Ah, okay, that looks kind of cool. So now we have to have the carousel music did a turnaround I don't remember it doing. Completely irrelevant. Nobody asked. I know. These are the things that occupy my my brain. Okay. This is not going to be able to get down. But if I go like this... Ah yes, Pendulator is in the way. My favorite song. Pendulator is in the way. Is there anything I can do to escape this? I guess that works. That's fine. And open we go. Alright, Pendulator. Pendulate. It's a pretty quiet roller coaster. There we go. Alright, so I think we may have exhausted thrill rides. Yep, because now we're researching burgers, we're researching french fries. Water rides, I don't know that I'm going to have room for those. We'll go ahead and take roller coaster, see what kind of nonsense it comes up with. Ooh, time for the rain. But I think I am going to install burgers. And where's my French fries? There's my French fries. Oh, that's actually not going to fit there? Wait, too high for supports. Okay, there must be something there. Oh, that's fine. Look at us go. Look at us go. We're already almost at 1,200 guests. Got just absolute gobs of cash. Well, man, what are we supposed to do now? We've already built most of the roller coaster types. I don't care about side friction. They're just so basic. Well, that's kind of a neat theme, Roman racers, but it doesn't have the right vehicle design. Creaky dips. I don't know. Probably don't really have room for one of those guys. Is there anything else really interesting we could do? Yeah, I don't really care for the crooked house very much. We haven't built a maze. I don't think we built a maze in pretty much any of these things. Alright. Glass houses meet stones. Where's my entrance to this? We could always just confuse the ever-loving snot out of these guys by having the entrance and the exit to the maze on different sides of the park. Ooh, underneath a roller coaster. That's what I think of when I think of a maze, is going underneath a roller coaster. It, like, fits perfectly, too. That's so weird. Okay, well, this is a little bit more believable to have that there. I know we can change between hedges. I can change the color of the hedges? Oh, no, that's the color of the stained glass. We got brick walls. We got ice block. Oh, that's loud. Wooden fences. We'll go, we'll just keep it as hedges. Oh, I forgot to turn my email client off. Uh-oh. It's okay, we love that. Maze mode. What other kind of mode would there be for a maze? Let's just say we could get 16. Oh, it goes past 16? How long has it done that? Oh, there's no way. There's no way. It lets me do 64 people in a maze? Oh, that's awful. Let's do it. That sounds absolutely horrendous as a as a user experience. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with 64 people in the maze, we really don't even need a queue. But now I'm just so curious. Are they going to fill it up? Are we actually going to have 64 people going in the maze? I got 6. Oh, man, that's got to be just absolutely miserable to have 64 people in the maze. Because obviously, like, you know, people are going to solve the maze eventually, but I wonder if there's more people in the maze. If it's actually more fun or less fun. Well, the excitement rating being 1.79 ought to be a pretty good clue. Oh, it's actually higher than the regular one, but it's probably because it's in close proximity to other rides. Oh, Crazy Castle's 1.7. I think that's the scenery. 35 people in the maze. What are they? I never build these. Spiral Hedges was great. I can't wait. How much am I charging for this? Oh, they just don't have any money. Just looking at you something. Oh, that's Firewatch. Or whatever this is called. Fire Trap. Firewatch is a game. So what is you whatever? Is that the, Oh, that's this thing. That's Roto Drop. Well, let's just rename it Roto Drop. I don't know why it was all caps, but that's fine. 40 people in the maze. Look at that. That's terrible. Alright, I love it. Guests are complaining about the disgusting state of passing apart. Alright, you wanted handymen? You got handymen. 30 handymen. There you go. Sweep it up. We can afford it. We paid back our loan. We're going to be paying an absolutely ridiculous amount of money for staff wages, but if it gets people to stop complaining about the paths, then it's worth it. It's all these people that feel sick. They're going to vomit all over the paths. Look at like 100 people who feel sick. Stop it. Don't do that. the queue time at the go-karts is still 13 minutes. But people are complaining about it a little bit less. 24 people on the ride for the maze. I would be shocked if anyone is even waiting. I can't even hover over the... Okay, I can, but it's just people waiting to get in by walking. I guess I can lower this. It doesn't need to be 64. I just wanted to see if that was possible because of how completely insane that is. Yeah, that doesn't affect the excitement at all. I do love the intensity rating of the maze being 1.22, but it's intense enough for people to comment about it, but nothing else. I want to see if it's possible to have a maze with a nausea rating. Like, how would you even accomplish that? Like, I genuinely do not know how that would be possible. How are we looking? Coasters. Okay, inverted roller coaster, compact inverted. We already know that's a thing. They always get unlocked in pairs. They unlocked the Virginia reel, which I really don't care about. I guess it's fine. We're in April of year 3, and we're not to 1,400 guests. Like, let's be clear here. There's still some work to do. I have just the regular steel wild mouse. It's probably fine. I feel like it needs one more decent-sized coaster here. But the inverted... I don't know if we're going to have a decent... What the heck is that? Empire Express. Okay, that's too big. Okay, we played this kind of game before with these stupid things. Hey, if it works, it works. If it's stupid and it works, then it's still stupid, but it works. Right? Right? That's our favorite motto. Yeah, so, oh, man. Am I going to find anywhere to put this that's not going to be just... Oh, yeah, in the middle of the highway. There you go. Is this going to fit? Oh, ooh. You know I love it when this happens. You know I absolutely love it when this happens. My question at that point becomes, how can I get the entrance and the exit attached? Because then that becomes a concern. But I think this might actually be viable here. All right, come on. Let's just go down. Oh, footpath in the way. Oh, okay. I made a tactical error. Is what I did. Can I get away with doing this? No, I cannot. All right, that is the stupidest exit path I have ever made. But it works, and it's going to allow me to have... Nope. Roller coaster in the way. Nope, roller coaster in the way. Okay. Alright, I gotta take this off of fast mode here, because I'm gonna have to think. Vegetation. Oh, I'm gonna get hit with that, can't fit this in here because of the roller coaster soon, aren't I? Because I know that's a thing. Okay, I'm gonna choose to do a little bit of retconning here. There we go. Now it's not quite so horrible. What the heck am I gonna call this thing? How about just twisty? You go upside down, twist, you get your picture taken, and then that's that. Alright. Is that going to be enough? We have $42,000. I think at this point, there's not too many other things we can add to this without it just being completely ridiculous. So, what I'm going to do... yeah, free entry to the park that's already free. I'm going to just start running campaign... Why is the... I feel like I might have mentioned this before, but the white... The text here normally would be white. That's like that same yellow as the rest of this. Alright, free food or drink. What kind of free food do we want? Tentacles. Definitely. Free tentacles. Come on down to the... What's this place called? Funtopia. And get your free tentacles. Don't read into that too much. Okay. So, I think we can get to 1,400 guests that way with the advertising. So long as the people find enough stuff to do. 32 people in the hedge maze. And there are people in line for the maze. Okay. Alright, so that's 1,300. I guess that's probably okay. Particular ride. What do we want to advertise? Not the tentacles, that's for sure. I mean, we don't really have any rides that have tremendous problems attracting guests. But how about Whoop-de-Doo Right? Why not? We'll just dump a whole bunch of money. Advertise for Whoop-de-Doo Right, and then give free rides to Whoop-de-Doo Left. Why not? Why not? We might as well, right? Okay. So, this is the part where I turn on turbo mode, and we just kind of let this thing do what it's going to do. Yeah, we're already at 1,400 guests. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching these videos. I know it's not as exciting, quote-unquote, as the Beavers or as popular or whatever, but I really do genuinely love this game. It's a great way to relax and just have some good, simple fun and not stress out about a whole bunch of stuff. So, I appreciate your support making this possible, so I don't have to just do Beavers 7 days a week. I do it 6 days a week instead. But no, Beard Boosters make all this stuff so much easier. So you see their names on the screen. Anyone who's ever been a part of it, doesn't matter if it's current or not, I value you just the same, and I'm glad that you are here even if you're not on that list. So we'll let this thing do what it's got to do, continue out the rest of our scenario here, and the next thing you see will be our victory screen. All right, so there we go. 1,400 guests at the end of year 3 of the Braden 600. We have an incredible company value of $411,515. And if you're keeping track of the guest count in the corner during that time lapse, then you saw it peak into the high 1700s. Maximum, it looks like, well, okay, it's not going to show me, but I'm pretty sure that was about 1750, 1760. Yeah, it's not gonna tell me anything otherwise. But yeah, fun park. I think that's the highest. That's the highest park value we've ever had, company value. But yeah, appreciate you sticking around for this one. Whatever it is you're doing with the rest of your day, stay safe, have fun, and I got to figure out why I didn't put my name in the chart. I was on autopilot mode. It's been one of those weeks. We'll see you later, friends. Bye bye.